What's going on, guys? It's Jay the Black. I want to talk about a sad story coming out of Louisiana. There was a college freshman who was a cheerleader for Southern University. Her name is Arlana Miller. Her name was Arlana Miller. And she ended up leaving a note right before she ended up taking her own life. But I want to discuss this because there is a heightened situation going on and people are on edge a bit. We've had some recent losses. There has been people going back and forth, both genders. But I'm about putting in that work and bringing awareness to the issues that we are facing right now. I believe that there is a mental health crisis going on in this country and in the world, not just the country, in the world. And it has a lot to do with young women, young college age women. Do you know how many stories I've come across in the last couple of weeks of young women in college around 2021 who have basically ended themselves? Now, in those other stories, they were Caucasian women. But in this story, we have a young melanated female who was getting her life going, becoming an adult. So we have to ask the question, are women of today really happy? Are they? Because I have story after story of these young women taking their lives. Why is that? Why am I reading stories in the last couple of weeks of multiple young women from different parts of the country, different ethnicities, all taking their own lives? What's going on? And they're all in college. They all play sports. What's happening here? What is going on here? Why do these women feel so much pressure in a society that has rolled out the red carpet for women? You know why? It's because we're not putting the truth out here. We are not being honest with women. We are telling them, hey, everything is all right, you know, everything is good. And then you have those same women, when they have issues, they don't speak out publicly. They don't tell anybody because they feel like they can handle it on their own, which maybe they can. And in this situation, this is a young female, barely in college, not too far removed from being in high school, leaving a note because she wanted to express how she felt before she left this planet. And that is the sad thing here. Young people, I mean, listen, people doing these types of things have happened before, but you would think in society where we have everything seemingly, what we lose is a part of ourselves. It's a part of our minds. You know, social media has warped the minds of everybody, right? Everybody's mind is warped. So let's get into this article from The Sun. It says a Southern University cheerleader reportedly left a chilling farewell note on her Instagram account before she took her own life. Arlana Miller, a Jaguar freshman cheerleader at the University of Louisiana school, recounted how she struggled from being alone this year, dealing with CV-19, tearing her ACL, and nearly failing all her classes. You know, college is tough. College is very tough. College is tough when you go into a school that's in your city, right? Just imagine if you go away from, I don't know if she's from that particular area, we probably get into it, but when you're away from family and friends and you're around different people, you know, people that may like you, they may not like you, and all of us, and you got to deal with classes. And apparently she tore her ACL. She dealt with CV-19. I can understand a young girl like that not dealing with that very well. You know, that's why it's important to have people who you can communicate with and really be able to talk to that can really help you through it. I'm not saying she didn't have that, but it's clear that it may not have been enough. This is the Instagram post here. May this day bring me rest and peace. I have fought this urge since my early teen years. I gave this life all the fight I had. To everyone who has entered my life, I'm so grateful, and I can only imagine how this year may find you. I have been surrounded by people who may have honestly thought that I was okay, but I haven't been okay for a while. I struggled so much though just this year alone, from CV-19 to tearing my ACL to nearly failing all my classes. To the people in my life, I pray you learn to vocalize your feelings and get help always. I failed at that, and I'm afraid it's too late. Mom, thank you so much. I pray you know I'm at rest now. You would have given everything to see me happy. You have given me everything to see me happy. I'm happy in the water where everything is still and beautiful. I have written so many notes in my life, but finally I have reached my end. I hope this teaches everyone to check on your strong friends. Be present always. I'm contradicting myself, but never give up. I know that I am letting a lot of people down, but what I'm about to do, but the truth is I've already let so many people throughout my life, let down so many people throughout my life, and it feels unbearable. I've lost my connection to God. The devil seems to have won. And that is okay. I blame no one for this. I thank everyone for all they've done. And I'm sorry, so sorry. But thinking about how everyone else would feel about my passing is not enough either. I've tried to please and make everyone else happy my entire life. I have been dead inside for so long. Wow. To everyone I love, just remember that this is not your fault, and I pray that you don't find guilt in my situation. To my granddad, I wish you were here to tell me I'm being stupid, to tell me it's not worth it, but you've left me and found your own peace. I've always been stubborn and prideful just like you. I always dreamed of becoming so many things that I am today, but they aren't enough. I'm not enough. I haven't felt enough for a while, but I say all this to say I'm done fighting. The battle is over, and I pray everyone finds peace in that. That is hard to read. That's hard to read, even though I can be a bit of a struggle reader reading some of these. This is not what young women should have to think about. When she said the part about being dead inside, I've spoken about how it feels like there are women out here who legitimately, I don't think they are alive inside. And it's almost like they go through the motions. It's almost like there's nothing there because they feel like they have nothing to fight for. They feel like they have no reason to live on. But you have every reason to live on. It is very unfortunate that this young lady decided that she needed to take this route, because you always got so much to live for. You know, we're only ourselves once. Like, I'll never be me again after I leave this world. You who's listening, you'll never be you, right? All we have is our legacy, right? All we have is our descendants. That's all we have once we're gone, and our reputations, right? There's so much to fight for. You should never feel like you should give up. Under no circumstances. Under no circumstances. Siobhan B. reshared the post on Twitter on May 5th, saying she lost her friend to her ending herself. In her tweet, she quoted a line from Miller's original message, which reads, "Check on your strong friends." Then went on to say, "This post broke my heart, praying for Arlana Miller's family and Southern University at this time." Miller's Instagram post, which has since been removed, received more than 3,000 comments of concern and support. It revealed heartbreaking details about how she allegedly been dealing with the urge to take her life since her early teen years. A lot of these women are not happy, man. They aren't. You know, society lies to these women and tell them, if you do this, you'll be happy. If you do that, you'll be happy. But that's not true. That's not true. We find happiness in being able to make ourselves happy. We can't make other people happy. There is no way that we can make everybody around us happy. There's just no way. It'll never be enough. We'll never be able to do enough to make everybody happy. That's why we have to focus on ourselves and building ourselves up, no matter what people say. In it, she says, in part, "I gave this life all the fight I had to everyone who has entered my life. I'm so grateful. And I can only imagine how this may find you." She also said to everyone I love, "Just remember, this is not your fault." Miller also wrote, I know I'm about to let a lot of people down by what I'm about to do, but truth is I've already let down so many people throughout my life, and it just feels unbearable." Miller was later found dead in the Mississippi River after her family became concerned about her whereabouts, according to a report from Yahoo. Southern University and A&M College, a historically black college, posted this message on Twitter. "We mourn the loss of Arlana Miller, a freshman at Southern University, a cheerleader. We ask for your prayers, love, and support. Our deepest sympathy to the Miller family, SU Cheer, and friends. We love you, Arlana." The message on HBUGameDay.com read in part, "May is Mental Health Awareness Month, a time to raise awareness of mental and behavioral health issues and to help reduce the stigma so many experience." Yeah, man, so much potential just to end it. Because listen, you gotta understand, when somebody makes their mind up, there's nothing you can do. It seemed like she had made her mind up that this is what she was gonna do. And the thing is, she had these thoughts before she went to Southern University. So once you get to Southern University, you're around different people, you're in a different environment. You got to deal with school, you got to deal with your ACL, you know, where your cheering career is going to be. She dealt with the CV-19. That added on to somebody that was already mentally dealing with so much. And the only way she felt like she could make it stop is by ending it all. But you have choices. You have choices. You don't have to take the route that Arlana did. She basically warned people that you need to go seek help. You need to ask for help. Don't be too strong and too prideful to do so, because we all have issues that we need addressed, and we can all do the best we can to get ourselves the help that we need before it's too late. So let me know in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts. Like this video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll see you all in the next one.